What's up, you guys? This is your girl, Civil Disobedience, bringing you the latest in why these white folks storming the Capitol news. We're asking a lot of questions, bringing a lot of things to debate. But first, I want to advertise my writing services, Sherlock Homegirl Writing Services, where I specialize in term papers, resumes, grant applications, business proposals. Hit me up if interested. We can converse in the comments. I will leave my email address. So the last few days have been baffling. I mean, I've been looking for something to put on my YouTube channel, and lo and behold, here these racist people go, giving us not only something for news, but something to insult and undermine the very fabric of this country they so-called love. Now, this isn't about political parties, because this is gone past I'm a Republican or I'm a Democrat and this is my stance in politics. This is people throwing a fit because the person that they wanted did not win. The Republicans overall did well in the November 2020 election. Okay? We didn't know whether or not the Democratic Party was going to gain the Senate. It took a runoff election that happened on January 5th to decide who would be the Senate majority. And after Warnock won, all of these people, white people, racist people, stormed the Capitol. And, let's just go ahead and call a spade, baby. I brought my fro out for this, baby. You know what I'm saying? What's the issue here? Like, what y'all really upset about? Could it be the VP? Is that the issue? Are we really upset because, yet again, Black America has shown how valuable they are, not only in the culture that is America, but also in the political framework that is America? And so now we hurt. For 4 years, we endured a president who locked people in large numbers in cages, separated children from their parents or guardians, ensured that when these children were let go of, there was a hard time locating the parents, if the parents were ever located. When the parents were let go of, it was a hard time locating the children, if the children were ever located. A president who has allowed for law-abiding citizens to be murdered in their own home, Breonna Taylor, to be murdered in cold blood in the streets, George Floyd, by police. And he hasn't spoken out not one time. And he loses the election and stages a coup. And now he doesn't have a Twitter page. This is so sad. It's embarrassing. He doesn't have like an Instagram account. He can't TikTok. President can't TikTok. It's sad, y'all. It's so sad. He said he's not coming to the inauguration. These folks say they planning another coup on the day of the inauguration for Biden and Harris, and on days prior to. And the pandemic keeps on rolling. People are dying in large numbers. If I hadn't been waiting on Jesus my whole life, I'd say he on his way. But we already know that, you know what I'm saying? And he may not come when we want him to, but he on time. what I do want to express, and I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and opinions below. But I also want to just say, you know, the way that the Capitol Police and the DC Police interacted with the white rioters during their little coup de grace at the Capitol shows you all that police reform is the issue, and defunding the police will not stop anything. Okay? It won't stop anything. You're going to have to really dismantle this whole situation brick by brick, finding out which one of our authority figures are racist, and you have to respond in kind. It's one of the most insulting things, however, to see people think that they can overthrow democracy by attacking people. And I said at the beginning of this, when Trump first got elected, I said this is going to lead to the second civil war in this country, because y'all think somebody's scared of y'all. You know, that's why, and Black Lives Matter, this is exactly why I said we need to learn to matter to ourselves. Who cares if we matter to racist people who can't take our vote? Who cares if we matter to people who can't even take a black vice president coming behind one of the worst presidents ever known to mankind? Like, this is one of the most insulting situations that I don't feel afraid. I feel insulted. Who do you think you are? And then this guy in this group that I'm in compares all of this to Black Lives Matter. It's no comparison to people saying, stop killing us, we matter, versus people saying, my president won and you cheated. There's no comparison to that. There's no comparison to that. I'm so frustrated by the fact that people are trying to compare the two when they were shooting rubber bullets, shooting bullets, trying to drown us, trying to strangle us, trying to do anything and everything, beating us, doing anything to us. And y'all got to run around the Capitol like a fool. And then they barricaded, this is what's killing me. They barricaded people to keep from killing folks. They barricaded the people who needed to be protected, the senators, representatives, and workers, lobbyists, etc., into certain rooms. And one woman was shot in the chest trying to get in that room. What was you trying to do, sis? What were you trying to do? One guy was sitting at Nancy Pelosi's desk. So what if she'd have been there? What if she'd have been in her office? What if she hadn't have heard there's a lot going on? What if nobody would have told her? What if all of these Capitol Police and security would have been, you know, MAGA worshipers? Because I don't care what y'all say. Y'all making a god out of this man. Like, black folk ain't do this with Obama. We wanted him a third term, and a lot of them didn't even show up to the polls to vote. But dang, baby, we stayed at home. We left it at the personal level. I don't want to vote in this election because I don't like nobody in this. And I voted. I'm just saying, that's what they were saying. I don't like nobody in this election, so I'm not going to vote in this election. Cool. Yo, we voted. He lost. We gonna do it again in another 4 years, baby. It's okay. It's all right. Sit down. So what you doing? Y'all about to make it. Where we going with this? Because if you think people finna live afraid of you just because your little funky president didn't win a second term, I don't know what to tell you. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this is their way? Because you have to understand, because my mama was like, well, you don't want people storming you and you don't want people attacking you. I said, that's where they're going with it. If you're that bold to attack senators, representatives, people you know have service detail of protection, The building's protected. They're protected. Their homes and neighborhoods are specially protected. The police probably receive some type of specialized training. They probably have security within those neighborhoods that have received some type of specialized training. You mean to tell me that I'm not next? Yeah, I am. I've been up. So I just would like to tell black people, especially the Black Lives Matters movement, you're right. We do matter. We matter so much they trying to kill us. That's what understand it. They not gonna stop until they understand that we matter. We matter so much. They trying to get rid of us. We matter so much. We can't even get the vice presidency. We can't even make history one more little funky time in the White House without them acting dumb. That's how much we matter. So stop telling them that. Who cares if they don't know we matter? We matter to us. Protect us. Talk to us. Get our strong off the street selling drugs and gang banging and pull them in where they can pull ranks and we can have our own police stations that are paid and federally funded and state funded and city funded. Instead of saying take off. Like, this is what we have to do. Stop trying to work. It's like, and I have to say this, Black Lives Matter. It's like y'all trying to infiltrate white America to make them understand that we matter to them. Who cares? America is culturally diverse, okay? There's going to be an Asian president. There's going to be an Asian vice president. There's going to be a Pakistani, Afghanistani, Iraqi. It's going to be whatever type people we have in this country. Them the type of people that are going to be president one day. Why? Because we're voting. We're paying taxes. We're following the political system. We're following the law. We're doing what people ask us to do. These people are running for office. We have the right to insist on the leaders that we agree with. Everybody's not going to be black. Everybody's not going to be white. We don't have to matter to them. Let's matter to each other. If we, as a black people, would cooperate with our brown brothers in the Spanish race, our brown brothers in the Afghani and Pakistani and Iranian. We partner with people in our own country, under our own rules, under our own political values. And we just let these folk die. Let this mess die. And this is my thing with racist white people. When we see the racism, claim it, name it, own it, boo. It's yours. You did that. We didn't do that. You did that. So stop acting like all of a sudden when people say, well, dang, y'all just mad because Kamala Harris is the VP and she's black. No, that's not the reason. You were fine. You were fine as long as there were two white men running the country. You damn near had a fit when a white woman was close to running the country. And now you got this black woman in there as vice president. Be real with yourself. If you could own your racism and prejudice and biased attitudes, racist white people, you could change. But constantly trying to run, like the Civil War wasn't fought over slavery. It was fought for us to be able to have our own rights, to own slaves. It ain't have nothing to do with y'all wanting to play Uno at 2 o'clock. It ain't had nothing to do with y'all wanting to hopscotch, and the hopscotch was outlawed. They were outlawing slavery, and y'all was like, oh, no, baby, we want to own our slaves. We want to own people. We don't want to pay them what they're worth. We want black people to forever be hostages and think that they're property. Be real with yourself. And Black Lives Matter. How you gonna get people who've grown up their whole lives trying to figure out how to own you to admit to you that you matter when they trying to put you back in slavery, baby? They know what you worth. They know what you worth. Get into the law books. Learn the law. Find people to represent us in the Senate and in the representatives seats. Find people to run for local offices, aldermen, city council, mayor, all of those things. Do what it takes. But don't for 1 second think that these racist people are going to ever admit to you that you matter. You better know it for yourself. They can't even admit they're racist. I'm done. It's 15 minutes. I said I was going to stop at 15 minutes. So this is your girl, Civil Disobedience, a.k.a. Fanny King. Again, I do technical writing services, resumes, presentations, proposals, grant applications, term papers. Get at your girl. I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you share, comment below. Peace.